Tinubu government wants to silence the Nysc member like they are doing to me, says Peter Obi. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has called on the government to avoid intimidating or harassing a National Youth Corps member, Uche Rita Ogwamaye, for her statement against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He also warned the authorities of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) against subjecting the lady to any form of intimidation. Peter Obi, in a statement on Sunday evening, said the current government has a worrying trend of threatening those who speak out against them or offer constructive comments. Recall that Ogwamaye, in a viral video, had lamented the hardship faced by citizens as a result of the economic policies of the current administration and described Tinubu as a terrible president. Quote, the development has earned her a summon by the NYC administration and also support from public figures such as the likes of Mr. Macaroni, Omoyele Sowore, and a former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. In his reaction, Obi said the action so far taken by the government against the lady resembles the intimidation, harassment, and name-calling he also suffers from the same government. He said such actions against those who dare to speak the truth to power are unacceptable, undemocratic, and worrying, as the government should not silence the citizens. Quote, the National Youth Corps member, Uche Rita Ogwamaye, also known as Rai, recently had an experience that highlights a troubling trend in our nation, one where voices of reason and truth are met with intimidation rather than dialogue and engagement. Reports indicate that she has faced threats from NYSC officials simply for expressing her concerns about the current administration. Quote, this pattern is not isolated. I too have been subjected to threats for daring to offer constructive suggestions and comments. Quote, I now face daily intimidation, harassment, and name-calling simply for expressing solution-based views on government policies. Such actions are antithetical to the principles of democracy. A government that silences its citizens is not democratic or one that is subject to accountability and good governance. It is most often corrupt, he said. The former Anambra State governor instead called on the government to allow constructive criticism. He also charged the citizens not to allow fear or intimidation to stop them from speaking the truth, as freedom of speech is a constitutional right and important feature of democracy. He charged the government to instead focus on taking action on addressing issues raised by Nigerians. Quote, I urge the current administration to reflect deeply on its approach to dissent and recognize that constructive criticism is a cornerstone of democratic progress. Quote, to all patriotic Nigerians, our nation's future and development depend on our collective courage to speak out against misgovernance, injustice, and intimidation. Do not let fear stifle your voice. Stand firm, support one another, and continue to advocate for Nigeria we all envision. A nation where freedom of speech is sacrosanct and leadership is accountable to the people, especially in critical areas such as education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation. A just and prosperous Nigeria should be one where people like Rai are encouraged to speak out about the challenges they face, while those in government take urgent action to address these issues. If you love this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joseph Ogbanje 5762. Follow my Facebook page, like, comment, and share for wider coverage. I'm Ogbanje Joseph. I thank you for watching.